We're back 32 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. You left me here on your way to paradise. Bubba, Speedy says he has a presentation for us
You
this week.
pull the rug right out from under my life. Well, this is always scary whenever Speedy says he has a surprise.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look on the TV, too.
Yeah, see, we got something coming down the hall here.
Well, you know, and you and I, it's not that we're against surprise. Oh, my gosh, is this something to do with the restaurant? Oh, no. I don't know if this is going to be a happy memory or not.
There he is. What's up, David?
Hey. Well, this is actually all the people who manage and work there.
Hey, folks.
This is David Brown, the general manager, Rosa, the assistant manager, and Jessica, the shift manager that Rick and Bubba's a restaurant. And I guess this is our last week, huh?
This is it, buddy. Closing on the 31st. And,
man, y'all busted your tail, though.
Yeah, we did. We're glad to have the opportunity to do it, though, guys.
Well, you know,
y'all did a great job. We fumbled somehow. We don't know what we did.
But somehow we let you down. We didn't keep it going, and you know, nobody likes a loss. This is going to be like a burn my saddle, like the the state championship loss in high school. You know, by 3 points. I go over it in my mind over and over. What could I have done to make it better?
Sure.
You know, maybe one more quarterback sack might have been the difference.
That could have been it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is the very last Rick and Bubba's Restaurant microphone T-shirt.
Oh, is that the last one?
This is the very last one. We got all the employees to sign it, and it's got a small inscription that reads, "Thanks for a great experience. Thanks for a great experience, employees of Rick and Bubba's Restaurant, 2002-2003."
Okay,
wow, David, thank y'all, man.
Thank you.
Well up in there.
Y'all don't think that thing's bad luck or anything, do you?
No, it shouldn't be bad luck.
I mean, I'm not superstitious. I just don't believe in taking chances.
Now, here's the uncomfortable part. Have all y'all got a job now? I mean, have y'all got a plan?
Yes, Travis will do.
Well, I mean, if you've been trained in that place, you ought to be a host for somebody else.
Absolutely. We're pretty much all going in different directions. We all have backups, and we're doing good. So.
That's good. Well, I just can't thank y'all enough. You three have been there with us through thick and thin, and I just hate it. I mean, I hate a loss. It just makes me want to strip naked and run down the hall and pour gas on myself.
Yeah.
You know, but not light it. Just actually have it on and think what it would be like.
Right.
So, but thanks for all you've done. That'll be good. We'll put that up. I actually in Bubba's office, and no.
Well, the engraver wanted to do the description and tombstone.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Really, I'm sure the Baileys probably don't want that as much. It'd be more fun for us.
Yeah.
Since we didn't lose over $1 million. So
but anyway,
that'll be great. So, well, look, that's tremendous, and we appreciate what you've done. And if we had more places on the show, we'd set you up. But there's really just not that much to do here on the show. Thank y'all very much. That's great. That was a cool shirt too. It was designed by Frank Cummins and the folks at American Classics. Also printed them up, who handle our merchandise. And really, is there any of this stuff left? I mean, if you want to get like a collector's item,
it's gone. Is
it all gone? Dave, get up in the mic a little bit.
I wanted one of those with the spots on it, and I think they're gone.
Yeah, those are absolutely gone. We've got about 6 extra large T-shirts left, and that's all we have left. Some of the Rick and Bubba Army and some of the Rick and Bubba White universities, and that's it. We are talking about next week, starting Monday, selling the Rick and Bubba Customer Service Specialist.
The actual uniform?
The actual employee T-shirts.
What if you had an actual uniform of the now debunked Rick and Bubba restaurant?
I had somebody call me that has a restaurant that has up merchandise from, like, defunct things. They got, like, the stallions and the barracudas and all of that kind of, and they wanted a T-shirt to put up there, and I said, oh, that would only be fitting.
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect. But, there really is, especially if you're a Rick and Bubba historian, you need a little piece of this, so the good and bad is all history. And I can't say it was all bad. We sure did have a lot of fun with it. You remember that opening week?
Wow. Oh, wow.
How about opening day? That was fun.
Yes, that was fun.
How about that party?
Yes.
Police called and said, hey, can you do something? I said, I don't know what to do.
Of course, we never lived up to the hype, and it was the end of us. But it was really something, though. In all your years of working in a restaurant, have you ever experienced anything like that?
No. We had a blast. It was a blast.
You guys were, that and Fat Fest was the only times I saw y'all look at us like we're going to kill you.
We'll be in the cooler for the next 30 minutes. Don't bother us.
Well, can y'all hang around for a minute?
Yeah, we can hang around for just a minute. Yeah.
Okay, thank y'all. Glad y'all came, and thank you so much for all y'all done. We do love you, and the friendships we develop with y'all will last forever, restaurant or not. So that's great. Bubba, you know, another thing coming up this weekend, when you start thinking about food, you have to think about the big football game.
The big one, the Super Bowl.
The old Super Bowl. And, you know, we're kind of fired up because Texas Pete has become a new sponsor here on the television part of Rick and Bubba, and I guess now the radio, too, because they are running spots on the radio as well. And do y'all know how to properly use Texas Pete? I mean, there's a lot you can do with it.
You know, Rick, I've been a long-time ketchup fan. That's been well documented on the show. But I have got into the Texas Pete loop when I found out they were going to be a sponsor and started trying it out. And, hey, just a little dash here and there really adds a little flavor there.
Look, now, I don't want to freak you out. Have you ever done this, and this has really become popular, have you ever taken, like, a piece of pizza, a lot of people eating pizza at the Super Bowl,
oh, yeah,
and dip it in Texas Pete or put it on your piece of pizza and eat it? I mean,
oh, yeah.
You talk
plain cheese pizza, you just dump a bunch of Texas Pete on there?
Have you ever done that?
Oh, wow.
How about you ever put it on your ground beef, done like a kind of a Texas Pete burger?
Yeah, hamburgers. Yeah.
Or your chicken. How about this? They have a recipe for buffalo-style chicken wings right on the label.
Oh, wow. I'm going to miss that from the restaurant. Yes, I can do it at home now.
But you know what?
Texas Pete.
And Texas Pete's tasty. Perfect for the Super Bowl coming up this weekend.
It is. You know, this weekend, more pizza and chicken is going to be eat than any other day of the year. So, great time to pick up a little Texas Pete. And Rick, I've really become, fan of. The more I have used it, I really, really like it. It's, it's good to.
Bubba, this is Texas Pete hot sauce.
Oh, wow!
Wow!
Yeah,
that'll wake you up.
Wow!
That's good stuff. And add a little life to your party.
Did you get you a pop off of it?
You all right? Red face.
So,
I dare you to take another pop.
Yeah, another swig off that. Go ahead.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Another swig.
You won't do it again.
No, I better not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good stuff, huh? Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready now, baby. Cut that heat down in here, D. I'm ready.
Texas Pete picks them up wherever you shop for the Super Bowl. Good enough just to drink. We'll be back.
Don't try that at home.
We'll talk to Martin Prater next. It's 21 minutes to the top. You're listening to and looking at the Rick and Bubba Show.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back for 16 minutes to the top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show.
Oh, she's a brick.
But we do want to wish working the last week to 10 days of the Rick and Bubba restaurant. Joyce Winter, shift manager, could not be here today, working on her birthday. So happy birthday to Joyce down there this morning. And we wish you the best. And thank you for all your hard work and devotion, and good luck on your future endeavors. Bubba, Mark Prater joins us now, and buddy, he is ready to talk about the Southeast. It's cold right now. It's cold, baby. Oh, it's time for the weather. He got it all together. Yes, he do. If it's snow or tornado, yeah. Here, Mark Prater. Yes, sir. Oh, it's time for the weather. Ain't nobody better. Here, Mark Prater. Mark Prater. Here's Mark Prater. Mark Prater. Here, Mark Prater. What's up, lady?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Hey, hey.
I hope you're having a chilly start to your day.
Oh, we are.
And it ain't going to get much warmer, is it?
No, sir. I was looking at the wind chill in Birmingham and Huntsville, minus 11, minus 14. That's below zero.
Hey.
You know, when I came in this morning and got out of the truck, I thought, well, this is just not good
Yeah,
right here
about.
because my eye like froze, trying to get in, and it was...
That's substantial.
Well, it's 7 degrees, the actual temperature in Nashville.
Wow.
See, that's just wrong.
7?
Are they getting
Is it too cold to hunt?
Is Nashville getting any snow?
No, they're not now. They were last night. They were getting some light snow, and then, of course, that moved into Alabama and Georgia, but it's thinning out. Cold's the story.
I'd like to get about a foot of it.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Here he goes with his weather thing.
I know.
Well, I'm just saying, I would like, my kids want to build a snowman, I want to...
You'll be stuck up on that mountain for a
How
couple
about
of
this?
days.
I want to get out there and have a snow fight.
Well, y'all go to Colorado and have a nice vacation.
I've never been to Colorado. That's why I need to go and get my feel of it, don't I?
Yes.
Every time I go to New York, it snows, seems like.
Yeah, snow is a lot of... Everybody should experience snow at some point in their life. Wow, so Frank Jackson's calling me during the show.
Wow, that boy, Frank.
But anyway, so... been wanting to talk to Frank, but
Give me an answer.
But not at this moment.
no, he should probably just leave me a message on updates or something. Frank,
Right, in a handler world, can I tell you that's probably his line of thinking is he knows he'll get voicemail because you're on the air.
right.
Yes.
And so he just wants to be real quick with what he's got to say.
Right. So that's good. Just a little message. Keep me. I'd like for the message to be the check should be there today.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That'd be a great one.
Prater, how cold tonight, say, for Nashville, Birmingham, and Pensacola,
Just,
up and down?
You
What are we
want to
looking
hear
at?
these numbers?
Actually, let's see. We'll start with Pensacola. We're looking at 20s, and maybe even some teens as we head towards early morning. Birmingham and central Alabama, places like towards Huntsville, we're looking at 4 to 6 degrees. That's 4 to 6. And then we're looking at about 2 to 0 in Nashville.
I remember it being
Well, it's
0
time
one
for
time when I was in high school. Do you reckon everybody driving to school and you went out and cranked your car during lunch just to be sure it'd still crank
Sure.
and all that?
That's the kind of cold that'll hurt.
You know what we need to do? We need to find somehow, Speedy, if you could get on the air today, if we could document the temperature of a well digger in the Klondike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have him standing by in the morning so we can
Well,
check with him.
Yeah, he needs to drop trowel. And or if you could
Or a good witch with some brass.
There you go.
with a brass bra. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got to know how cold it is.
Sure.
How cold?
You're gonna
is
get
it?
official.
Either that, 2 squirrels in a wool sock.
Yeah.
Either one.
I've never heard that one, Speedy. I can't act like I have.
That's a Mississippi one.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
That's from Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah. Mississippi gonna be cold too, I guess.
Well, you're going to need the sock, that's for sure.
And Carolinas and all. And we just all cold, aren't we?
Well, yeah, we are. And, today's not one of those days you want to be outside too long. 'Cause
Hey, thanks, Prater.
Sure.
Speedy and D are going hunting today.
Oh,
Should we just tell Si I can't go, or I mean?
Well, you know what? You never
I don't want
know.
to be a pud.
Well, yeah, and you never know. I mean, when it gets this cold, they got to move.
They got to eat.
Yeah.
Sure they
Just
do.
cover your face
Cold
up.
out
Just
there.
don't have anything exposed.
Now,
Well,
when,
it was
when,
my feet the last time.
Well, I mean, don't you have some nice boots? Don't you have good rubber boots with insulation?
Yeah.
Now, Speedy, I will tell you, when that wind chill of 5 below or 0 hits you for about 20 minutes, you're going to think differently, but, that'll still get them moving.
Well, if I can see something, I just don't want to sit out there all day and not see anything.
The key, what I would say, see if you're with me. You see,
What are you doing,
Get
Bubba?
you another pop for Frater. I don't think he saw you.
I'm good.
But
Please.
Bubba, just take a pop off that.
It's a new sponsor here, Texas
God.
Pete Hot Sauce. Are you familiar with them,
You're just
Mark?
taking hits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff. I love it.
Look at it right here.
It looks like a cat working on a teeth.
Yeah, look, that's good, isn't it, bud?
Tell you what, you ain't got to worry about it being cold outside.
That'll clean those sinuses up.
You might want to keep an eye on his pulse.
So, but if what you need to do is don't do an all day thing. Just kind of go out and hit it for maybe 3 hours max and cover yourself up real good.
Yeah, just make sure you're not
No,
out
it's just going to be an
there.
afternoon hunt.
Yeah, we ought to be all right.
I think you'll be all right. I mean, it's,
You're gonna be cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we'll tell you, and I tend to, and he'll deny it, but I tend to worry about D a little more than I should. and I'll tell you this right now. He claims that nobody's worried about D, but if he really wanted to start talking about it, I worry about him more. And he doesn't have big winter thick clothes.
Easy.
He'll layer like 5 or 6 deep.
Boy, I didn't know where you were going there.
But I mean, I'm worried about him. I really
You don't
am.
think he's got enough clothes
No,
for this weather?
no.
Oh, I'm good.
I mean, he'll layer like 5 little thin jackets, and I'm like,
Bubba's hat would work great right now.
You know, my stepdad, Ed Davis, went deer hunting for the first time, and on the morning hunt he went out. He was ill prepared, and he come back and he said, well, that won't happen again.
Yeah.
I heard it one time he was rolling around in the grass trying to get warm. I mean, it was.
I learned from
There's nothing worse than to be cold out there and stranded.
My dad taught me on deer hunting the following. He said, remember, son, you can always take it off.
Sure.
He said,
Yes.
but if you need to put it on and it ain't with you,
wait, D's already got his orange on, so that's done.
D, the worst case scenario, carry you like a little torch with you and set the shooting house on fire. I mean, I did that one time just for a
Take
bonfire.
emergency matches. You're good to go.
Yeah. Now, the deer won't come around if you're burning one of the stools.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, I got to.
Oh, no, not enough speed. You're dragging headsets everywhere.
I want to say thank you to the Blakeneys, or somebody. I think it was the Blakeneys. I don't know who. They sent me.
Speedy, you think you should
It
have just waited?
It might have been from my Meridian affiliate. I don't know. They sent me a Speed Racer hat.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's huge.
It looks good on you, too.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
It looks like
I
Speedy.
look at him, he's like a kid.
It looks like Speedy meets Minnie Pearl right now.
There you go.
How you doing?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, little Speedy hat
Good
there.
hat.
Of course, I had to tell JT what the M stood for, but y'all know?
Mach 5.
Okay.
What
there
was
you
he
go.
thinking?
I don't know.
JT
Of course, you
didn't
don't know who sent it to you, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those.
If I
It was one of the
say-
Mississippi affiliates.
Well, the M is for Mississippi.
Right.
Right. Yeah, well, and for Meridian.
Yeah.
I think it was Meridian. Yeah,
Sure,
it was Meridian.
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Wayne.
Yeah. Well, I'm,
Yeah, Wayne,
I'm,
you talking
you talking about Wayne Blakeney?
Yeah, Wayne Blakeney there is the. You know, you hadn't heard a lot of times, but sometimes owners do run the board during the morning.
Right, sure.
Yeah,
So that's good.
everybody knows Wayne owns that station.
Well, thank you, Wayne. Appreciate that.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I'm just kidding. Wayne is the board op during the morning show, and I'm just kidding. I'm just throwing one over to Wayne. Wayne's sitting there, and as he's holding
You're saying Wayne a lot.
yeah, well, as Wayne is holding the knob for the board.
Hey, Speedy, everybody there's not named Wayne.
No,
Wayne.
and you got Wayne. Wayne's there.
Yeah. How's
And
your
Wayne,
hat? You like your hat?
well, I don't know. Does it like me? That's the question.
Oh, I think it looks good.
You know, a lot of times people can like hats, but they might not like them.
Yeah, I'm
I know.
familiar with
You
that.
know, and I've got a small head, so it can't be too high. I'll be cone head.
Well,
Sure.
it's all right. I'd keep headphones on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about I even move them a little more forward
there
like
you
that?
Now it looks real nice.
Yeah.
Because now you're beating down that little puff you got going.
Yeah,
on.
sure. Well, the helmet, Rick. The helmet will puff you up.
Now, who gave you that?
Huh?
Who gave you that hat?
Wayne.
No.
Either Wayne or the Blakeneys.
How about just a thanks to the entire state of Mississippi?
Yeah.
Sure.
How
yeah,
about
just everybody.
all the affiliates?
It might have
Thank
come from
you.
Hazelhurst. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Your luck, it will.
Well, I ripped it up in so quickly just because it had Speedy on it. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was like that little kid that didn't read the card in Christmas. He
yeah.
just say he wants the toy.
Sure. Well, just be careful with it. Don't put your eye out. Prater, thanks.
Does it look all
Guys,
right?
yeah, stay
Yeah.
warm and bundle up. Lots of clothing.
And flurries around, but no real accumulation or anything like that?
No, no problem.
Ah, dang it.
Just cold.
Yeah, you broke his head.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
All up in the house.
Top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. We're here. Thank you, D.
Rick and Bubba's coming back for the break. Got you laughing right out of the gate. You know the big boys are here to stay. Getting y'all folks up each and every day. Say the Rick and Bubba Show will be gone for long. Probably on vacation, chilling at home. If they ain't on the air, then they're getting a snack. Don't worry, y'all. They'll be right back. Let me tell you a little something about the Rick and Bubba Show. We ain't
Don Juan DeMarco and Rick and Bubba's back, and we are back. 877 We Be Big is our number. About to go phone trolling. Do want to say, Bubba, with thanks to the folks promoting the Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey Circus. We had a great time last night with the kids. I know you're going before the week is out. And incredible show as always. Ringling Brothers is always awesome, and it was over the top and unbelievable. Got off to a little bit of a rough start. We took all the kids. Could not... everybody except Brandy, my oldest daughter, is sick and home with the flu. So I don't know whether she's sleeping right now or listening. So love you. Hope you get to feeling better, Brandy. And she's really having a tough time. But
There's a lot of people with the flu right
Yeah,
now. It's that, strain B, the
something. It's
Hong Kong.
a lot of high fever and all that.
Oh yeah, you feel awful.
So she couldn't go, but the three boys went, and my mom and dad met us there, and my nephew Pearson and my sister, and all went. Got off to a tough start though. Big Love. Excited and trying to run, get ready for circus. Got upended and fell down face first on the concrete. Right, I mean, right as we're going in. Busted his lip and scraped his face all up, and of course I was blamed for it. And you know, there comes to a point when the book of blame comes out where you finally just get obscure with it. And I said, I just like to apologize to the whole family. I let my 3, soon to be 4-year-old out, and just when he started running, I clipped his legs out from under and tripped him so he'd fall on his face. So something I like to do.
Yeah. Or you invented concrete.
Yeah, and I looked and I said, next I'm gonna see if I can't trip Taz and bust him up and tackle Blake over here on the concrete. I'll just get them all beat. It's something I like to do. I love to hurt my children.
Well, you can warn them about running on concrete, but it's sometimes it doesn't really sink in. But you skin that face up enough times, and you'll go, "Hey, I don't want to run on concrete."
Well,
I'm anti that.
It was I had him by the hand, and it went like this, started going down. It was a big crowd, and we was trying to catch up, and he busted it. So, but hey, how about this? He sucked it up. He's tough. I mean, we got it looked up, and so we sat there, and if you eat a snow cone, it got the swelling down a little bit. So it was a great show, though. A lot of fun.
What did it look like?
Oh, yeah. You know how it looks. They're sitting there. You feel so bad for them. There's on another snow cone. Yes. And then the snow cone went down a little bit. So had a good time. Bello gave us a lot, by the way. He came over to our section and actually wished Ryan Greenwood's daughter a happy birthday with his stuff on, like from the floor. Remembered us and gave us a ton. So incredible show as always. And but it's you get all fired up. You have these visions, and all of a sudden you look, and this little fluffy lives sitting there with you. Here come the elephants. Yeah. Well, it's when you fall, you know how quick it jumps up. You know what I mean? I mean it swells up almost immediately. And I also want to thank the nice couple that listens to the show that gave me a alcohol baby wipe to stop the bleeding, as he was of course bleeding profusely from the fall.
No lip will bleed.
Oh yeah. So it's a dandy.
We've all been through that, and that's just
it's tough. Taz was pretty good. Tasmo's first circus. It was his first time to go, and he was good. He didn't do too bad at all. Now he'll want to be passed back and forth by everybody.
Yeah.
He'll get tired of sitting somewhere and have to make a move.
All right. Why is it so hot in here? Does anybody know?
Well, how about this, Nelly?
Drinking hot sauce this morning.
I understand.
I'm sweating. What's up?
How about this? I understand now what the inspiration for Nelly's song was. It is hot in here. So anyways, but
man, I'm fixing to go outside and cool off.
Tell you what was fun too is I spotted Speedy in line going into the circus.
Oh wow!
With JC trying to get him in his backpack and all this. Speedy will go backpack. That's his thing with the little one. And he didn't know I could see him, so his phone. I watch him look, and he is in a struggle. He's trying to get the backpack and all that. And I spot him. And I go dee-doo, and I hit like it. Look, and that phone gets ring. He's going. Look, he's trying to get his phone. Look, he's trying to get the backpack. Look, he goes, yeah. Lucky, and I go, you got your backpack? Look, and he goes. I said, got your ribbed sweater on like you like it? Look, he's going, all right, where are you? You see me.
Well, I saw as I was trying to get to the phone. And
look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got to find it.
and I, it was a little deeper in the pocket than you want.
Sure.
And so I was trying desperately to find it. And I saw, as I opened it up, I saw it was your number.
Right.
And the reason I first got it is because I hadn't heard from Bubba, and I knew he was coming. And so I was worried. I was like, can he get in? We'll call. And so I see your number. And the last I had talked to your parents, they were waiting on you. And I was like, okay, he's in a handle. He needs me to help him out.
How about this? I was right on time. My dad runs early. He was there about 30 minutes early. He's very Bubba-like.
Sure. And Angie was on him. But, she said,
I see, on the ride over there, my sister's chronically late, and my dad is chronically early.
Right.
And Sherry asked me, she said, who do you think will win? I said, oh, Dad. I said, they're there. Yeah. I said, they're there, and they've been there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I looked at Angie, and she had that little red nose to where it looked numb because she was standing out in the cold.
Sure.
And she said, of course, I was with the parents, so we were here about 35 minutes ago.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
She said, but, Rick's not supposed to be here till 6:45, so he's doing okay.
Of course, I was right on it.
Yeah. And, yeah, you're right. We moved on in, and, I've got these things where it's kind of cool. It's like a stroller / backpack for your kid.
Yeah.
And, instead of, lugging the kid on your shoulders or whatever, but you have to kind of maneuver it and get it on like a backpack. And so when I saw you, I was kind of in a handle, but I knew I needed to get the phone.
So that's the thing. I knew that I was playing because the card that he would think, since it's one of us wearing a handle, he'd go ahead and have to try to get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But what would you love it? Hey, you got your ribbed sweater on?
Yeah. I was like, excuse me.
So you're struggling that backpack a little bit.
And usually, whenever I get the backpack on, I've got one for honey. Yeah. Is exactly when I realize I need something.
Sure. You're like, oh gosh, I didn't get my binoculars out.
Yeah. How about this? That's one. Backpacks aren't good for fat people. I struggle with backpacks.
D loves backpacks.
I like them once they're on me, but I can't get them on. I have to have help.
I can't get that other arm in there.
I can never look. It's like it disappears. You go, okay, and then you go.
Yeah, I know it's back there. It's got to be back there.
That was my handle. I had one arm in, and I realized I'm about to drop JC, and I'm trying to answer the phone. So I had to quickly grab the other one. But you're right. You get blinded, and you can't find the other strap.
Let me tell you, and I had somebody comment on the said, hey, you must be a veteran dad. I mean, I had a child bleeding I had one at
Tell us about that. What happened?
I had one.
Well, we talked about it.
Oh,
and it went down an incline face forward on the concrete. But so we.
That just hurts to hear.
Oh, it's terrible. So, but you know, the thing was, it's like Sherry's rushed into the bathroom. We're still trying to stop the bleeding. Little one going here, got Boomer, you know, here. Family getting out tickets, and this is how sick we are. Just like I talked the other day about trying to match up with another guy saying, hey, we're about to pass each other, blink at me. With all that going on, I still see Speedy and go, hey, watch you. I mean, I'm in the middle of huge handles, and I still have to do it.
Right.
I mean, you know, you would think most people go, you've got a bleeding child.
Let it rest.
You know, maybe you want to pass on trying to make Speedy reach for his phone while he's got his backpack. But, you know, I'm sitting there going, you got a kid bleeding here. Hey, has somebody seen the baby? Boomer, get the tickets. Mom, y'all come and get me. Hey, watch you.
You know, and I'm in the handle of the line getting closer and closer to the ticket terror, and I'm trying to get a backpack on, and I'll still answer the phone.
Yeah, that's what I love. Speedy, but he got it. He got it to us. Look, this is it. He's got his backpack, and he's going. Yeah. What you got? I see, you know, here's a silver. I saw that silver. Gets his hand. I said, oh, he's got it. I found it.
Now, was JC in the backpack?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
The papoose?
He was trying to. I love Hey, JC loves the papoose, too. We went down, you know, and I love to promote things on the show, but how about when you're going to something, I get out and it's just mania. Sure. I said, you know, sometimes maybe we shouldn't go on the night we promote. I had somebody even say that to me, was working there, says, you promote the night and come on. Three-ring adventure, a little hard to get the stuff. Hey, everybody's into the three-ring adventure now.
Yeah.
You almost just wish people would forget about it.
Yeah.
Where you get to go down the floor and walk around.
Well, you know, they let you touch the elephant, and that's the big thing down there. Get Duke up on your shoulders and let him touch that.
No, I think I'll be more pumped than Duke will.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I can't wait to get to
you got to fight to get up in there now.
Here's the thing you hate, though, when it happened, and I felt so bad about it. Sherry's real small, so she can go through a crowd. She thinks I can. I can't. I'm too big. I mean, people don't let big people through crowds. We're shunned in crowds. People won't give big people ups. You know what I mean? So she moves to the front. She's got the baby. Here comes the elephant by, and there's Taz. First time, Taz, look at the elephant. And he's looking around. I said, yeah. Look, because I can't get through. Woo, how about that? You can touch that elephant? You can be hooked at that elephant? You like that? Then we go, all right, here comes Bigelow. We switch him back. He goes around. And you're trying to get all the kids up there. And, of course, there's always, and it was my nephew this time. Here comes the elephant. We pass him up. By the time they go, okay. And the elephant goes up. And you get him right at the front, and then there's no elephant. You know, because you're timing. You know the elephant's only coming around so many times. And, you know, and they won't let big people have ups. And I shouldn't, because I wasn't there first.
That was a big Greenwood dispute. I don't know if you heard about it, but he was holding two of the kids, and Kayla was in the back with Mom, and everybody wanted to touch the elephant. And of course,
it's hard to get them all up there.
He has to have all his Dolphins gear on, so he's got like jacket on and everything you don't need. He's sweating. He's got his Dolphins hat on backwards, and he's in a handle. He's like 3 rows back, and he's like, and I look over, and he's just got sweat coming down the side of his cheeks, and he goes, "We've got to touch the elephant." And I'm like, "Well, you need to move around.
You're gonna have to move. You can't reach it from there."
Of course, Amy wasn't letting him live it down. Well, if you don't want your kids to touch the elephant, that's fine.
Well, I know.
You know.
Well, what I like to do is trip my kids and make sure that and bust their mouths. You know, that's it was. You know, it never fails. You know, when you're with you got a bleeding kid, and you know it's coming. I have more husbands. The book of blame they can't help but go to. You're upset. You don't want a kid going to the circus to be hurt. None of us do. And your first reaction is somebody must be blamed. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, and you don't want to be the parent with the bleeding kid. See, I'd rather have it on my wife. I want her to be the one with the bleeding kid. Where I want to say anything. But she knows I'm thinking it. She knows I'll make eye contact and go, you know, right now I could say, what did you do? But see, I'm not saying that.
Right.
You know, you see, I want you to learn this.
You need that in your side.
Yeah, watch this.
They don't learn that.
Oh, hey, you let a kid fall, dude. You like that. And then everybody says, you know, you got bleeding. Go, also, here it comes. Look, and I can also go 3, 2, 1. Rick, what did you do? And I go, well, and that's my new answer is, well, he got out, and he was really doing good, and I just tripped him so he'd fall.
Because, you know, I want him to fall. Yeah. You know, I want him to hurt himself.
I thought it would add to the whole enjoyment of the circus.
Right.
If you were bleeding. As we were driving up with the droves of people and the big atmosphere, I said, you know, this would be so much nicer if one of my kids had a fat lip and was bleeding. You know what I mean? This would just be so much nicer.
You think it'll add to the whole experience of things.
I mean, And look, you know what I love about the circus? It's just like us. It's over the top. Hey, it's over. It is just. Hey, if y'all think we can't get one more person in a neon suit out here, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know
We can do it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Motorcycles rule.
That motorcycle thing was unbelievable.
Unbelievable. One of the top.
Let me say, hey,
awesome thing. It's just awesome.
How about in my mind, I thought one had clipped the other one at one point. It could happen. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
17 minutes past the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. As we get back, we're going to go to the phones and phone troll. This is where we troll through a number of calls. And we try to find out what's on your mind. It also allows for the largest number of people to be on the show in the shortest amount of time. Here's what the phone troll is designed for. It is designed to bring information. I have a comment on something you've already talked about today or a few days ago. I have a question to ask. I would like to give you this information. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for meaningless shout-outs or shameless plugs. Ask yourself this uncomfortable question. If I were in my car or at home and I was listening or looking, is this phone call, what I'm about to say, interesting? Would I be like, hey, man, that's something I wanted to know, or, yeah, that brought up a good point.
Yeah, now remember, not in your opinion, but in everybody else's.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not, it's about, there's an audience out there that's
Sure.
watching and listening. So here we go.
We hope.
30 seconds is the maximum amount of time. At the end of 30 seconds, if you go over, you will hear that, and we will disconnect the call. Not to be rude, but just to keep things going, therefore making this segment entertaining. So here we go. Trolling.
Keep them phones a trolling.
Here we come, phone trolling.
Phone
ho! Hi, you're on the Rick and Bubba Show. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead. Your name is Lanny. Go, Lanny.
Rick,
Yes.
I just want to thank Bubba. School's out in Albertville today, and my kid watched him, and now he's outside playing in a T-shirt trying to cool off.
Yeah, is he, has he been drinking Texas Pete?
I believe he snuck in there and got some.
Well, remember, kids, only adults should down Texas Pete.
Remember, it's a comedy show.
Right,
Please.
and put it on something. Don't just guzzle it right out of the jar.
Yeah, leave that to us.
Thomasville, North Carolina, a 700-pound listener is standing by. His name is Stan. Hey, Stan.
hey.
What's up, Stan? You weigh 700 pounds?
And we got 4 inches of snow.
Well, I bet y'all do have a lot up there, don't
And
you?
we didn't get down to eat at your restaurant.
Well, you weighing 700 pounds, we could have used you.
Yeah, we needed you, Stan.
We could have done some damage. Anyway, I think it's the women in our lives that make us big.
Might be.
It's Little Debbie. It's Mrs. Butterworth. It's
Good point.
Sarah Lee. It's that Wendy girl.
Yeah.
It's all the women in our lives. And if you're going to sue them all at one time.
That's a good one.
Thanks, Stan.
Well, I'd like to hear more about Stan.
I wish he would have made it to our restaurant.
I know it. Come see us.
Ken is in Birmingham. Ken, go ahead. You're on the troll. You have 30.
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing today?
We're great. How are you?
Man, Speedy is number 1 when y'all are gone. I'm sorry. I got to say that because
No doubt.
Speedy, 4 years I've been trying to get this dude in the loop. He is a diehard John Boy and Billy fan, and it took one bit. And after that Talladega bit with Don Juan and y'all getting arrested, he said, I will never listen to John Boy and Billy again, and I can't thank you enough.
The word, I think, was detained.
Detained, yeah. Well, arrested is such a mean word.
Yeah.
It was,
They do have our fingerprints, so that's
right.
good.
That's a new picture, but...
Larry in Lizelia?
Lizella.
Lizella.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, monkey grass, y'all.
Glad you called.
It's in Georgia.
I enjoy watching y'all out there. I just had a comment on Speedy about him getting coal, or who it was getting coal. I think if we go back to the redneck hunting club he was in, they'd be able to fire in the back of the truck and ride around so everybody can get warm.
Yeah, that won't hurt any.
That's true.
No, I'm not talking about building a fire in the shooting house. I'm talking about burning it down.
Yeah.
Get a bonfire going.
Talk to Cletus, by the way. We're good.
Are you?
We're cool.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's, Susan and Aniana, you got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Hey, Rick.
Hey.
How are y'all?
Oh, hey, Susan. How are you?
Just fine.
Is this Susan? Hey, Susan.
This is Susan. Yes, it is. Hey, Bubba, is
Yes.
your Texas Pete as dark as the rest that you're drinking?
I think it is.
Yeah. Hey, drink it.
Looks a little lighter on TV. I didn't know if you had diluted Texas Pete.
Well, they're all right in front of you.
Oh, do they
Matter of fact,
do they look different?
They look a little different.
Do they?
Why don't you take a swig out of each bottle?
This one here?
Oh, no, I'm not watching. I didn't want to.
Okay, all right. Well, we've got 3 in a line, Susan.
Okay.
Well, there he goes. He's chugging it.
Yeah, there.
Wow.
Bubba, wow.
Substantial.
Does that hurt your throat?
Got to worry about it being cold today.
Hey, Susan, by the way, tell your brother-in-law to buzz me again. I've lost his number.
I got it all.
Oh, do you? I need to get that deer meat from him.
He's got it.
I know.
Big turn.
It's on me. Steve in Douglas. Hey, Steve, how are you?
He's so fun.
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Great.
Did I hear Speedy say that M for Speed Racer stood for Mach 5?
That's what he stepped out and said.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
What's it stand for, bud?
It's a Japanese cartoon, and in Japan, the Speed Racer cartoon is called Maha Go-Go, and the M is for the Maha of Maha Go-Go.
Well, there you are, Speedy.
Should that be Speedy's new nickname, Maha Go-Go?
Let's name him Maha Go-Go.
Where is Maha
Where's Maha Go-Go?
I'm sorry. I got caught in.
Where did that come from? Let's go.
Why would he know what the M? Yeah, why would he know what the M meant? He didn't know who said it.
He's a legalist.
Thorsby, Angie standing by. Angie, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good.
Great.
Monkey grass.
Glad you called. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I am a hunter, and I have an idea for Speedy and Don Juan.
Yes.
And it is called a hobo heater.
Excuse me?
A hobo heater.
Right.
So how does that work?
You get you a coffee can, a big coffee can with
a
lid.
This is not good.
And you put you some rubbing alcohol in it, and you put you a roll of toilet paper, and you take you some matches and lighter.
Oh, no.
And when you get cold, you light it.
That sounds like a hillbilly bomb to me, is what it sounds like.
Can I pass on that?
Sounds like a little cocktail.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, y'all please don't do that.
No.
You know, the only thing is I'm worried about...
I don't want to hear that story.
The only thing is I'm worried about going hunting because something always happens. I just want to go hunt.
Well, it may happen. I doubt it.
I'd like to pull a big one out.
I'm not sure that we can go anywhere without something happening.
Of the woods.
Hey, let's continue. Michelle's in Atmore. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hi, I just want to call and let you know how much I love your show. Y'all are wonderful.
Thank you.
And I absolutely love your CD.
Which one?
The new one.
Well, thank you. She commenced to shaving?
Yes, I watch y'all on Turner South, and I'm from Atmore, and we love your show here.
Well, I sure do appreciate
Y'all do a
that.
wonderful job, and I hate so much I didn't get to eat at your restaurant, but I've heard so many people compliment on your restaurant, how much they loved it.
No one hates you didn't eat there more than our investors.
Yes.
But thank you anyway, Michelle.
You're very welcome.
Very sweet to say that. Let's go to Coleman. Jack, Cattle Snow this morning. What's up, Jack?
Good morning. Hey, Bubba, I talked to your cousin in Rome, Georgia, Justin, and I heard about the deal that they turned down to put the Rick and Bubba show on several years ago. It made me sick.
Yeah, you know, Justin's working in Birmingham now.
Yeah, he's
Really?
here. We saw him in the hall yesterday.
He'll still be at
Nice
Hooters
fella.
Thursday night, though.
I saw. Hey, and Rick,
Yes.
About that.
leave that microphone alone.
What's
You're the most fondling of a microphone dude I've ever seen on TV.
It's got to be like you like it,
Yeah.
though.
Usually you can tell, though, with the size didn't really intimidate me. I'm kind of used to it. Let's continue. Rob in Mount Hope, Alabama. Rob, how you doing? You got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Monkey grass.
Rob. Welcome to the show.
Boy, it is still snowing up here, and everything in North Alabama is shut down.
Yep, it's going to nobody go anywhere today.
It's snow.
We got it dusting today. And
End of time.
It's end of time.
It is. It really is.
I'm
I
gonna
want to tell
drive up there and
Bubba to
see
quit
it.
drinking that Kool-Aid over there. I know that's not Texas Pete. That's just a little too thin.
Good stuff.
Well, guys, I could have helped y'all with y'all's restaurant. I weigh 330. I could have helped y'all out
Boy,
there.
you
but
could have.
I hate y'all.
Hey, look, where were all the big ones when we needed them?
I know it.
Y'all, where were you?
Look, Bubba, let's prove it.
We'll be back 26 minutes past.
Here, buddy.
Hey, they figured it out, buddy.
They're on to you, man.
Look out.
Hey, comedy show, yo. Comedy show.
Hey, let me just go look. Duck, everybody, you might get hit.
We'll be back. 31 minutes past the hour of the Rick and Bubba show. How are y'all doing? Good to see you. As we make our way back, you know, anytime we have been gone for a few days, the best of shows, I talked about it earlier in the program, confuse people sometimes that they're portions of old shows. I think we've cleared up today that my wife is not pregnant again.
No.
That was a show of about 18, further than that, probably 2 years ago. Also, people were asking me yesterday, is Don Juan DeMarco a model? I did not hear that show, I had friends say, "Hey, is it true that Dee is a model and is studying to be a model?"
Right.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I heard a little bit of it, and apparently Don Juan has decided that he is going to model on the side and has signed up with a agency that's going to get him whooped into shape to be a model.
I can see him through the window in there. He's rubbing his head.
It's not pretty, is it?
And is this just a joke? Is this something you were pulling on, Dee? Or
well, no,
because I couldn't answer intelligently. I didn't know.
Well, I don't want to speak for him, so hopefully he'll come on in. But
Dee, you might as well come on in. I just want to get to the bottom of it so I know what to say.
There he is.
Oh, he's got a bad
I discovered something, and I busted him anyway. Oh, here we go.
Dee, I go ahead and set up on number 3 here. Dee, I mean, this is fine. How about this? I applaud you for getting some side projects going. Now, we tried a restaurant, and that was a mistake. Got away from the format. But I mean,
you remember we met the guy years ago who was a model. Remember he came up in the studio,
yeah.
And I knew that Dee was really looking up to him at that point. Do you remember what the guy's name was?
What was his name, Dee?
Not sure. What's his name? You know?
Well, I can't remember now, but you remember him coming up, and I remember Don Juan was just taken back by him.
But because it was
he's bald too.
Yeah. And I remember Dee. See, when somebody tells you that, you start thinking about all the clues that you missed. And I remember you saying light skinned brothers were back, and I have seen that to be true. I mean,
we know he was getting his grill fixed not too long ago.
Yeah, getting your grill repaired.
Yeah, I still got a lot of work to do.
And is this real, or is this Speedy putting your head on pictures, or what is this?
Well, it's real. But it was something that I wanted to kind of try to do, I'm on the side, and
well, that's not going to happen.
Keep it down.
Do you know that he's kept it down for 10 months almost?
10 months. How did you discover it?
I had asked to look at his day planner because we were looking at some dates, and speaking of his grill, he needs to take his wisdom tooth out, and so we're trying to figure out when he can do that because they're all
a little more room.
Yeah, they're pushed up together.
That front grill, that bottom row is
they're coming to a V up.
Let's see how
no, I can't show it on TV.
It's not. They're not ready. Bubba, they're not ready to show, Bubba.
They're a little jagged.
Well, I know.
Close up.
Not ready for the show yet, but I just.
I keep them covered up.
I look, and in red writing, and matter of fact, we might, maybe I should get a shot of it. In red writing, it has fitness class. And it has like 6 to 9 or something like that. And I looked at it once, and I went, fitness class? And then I looked at it again, and so I had to ask him, and we were just about to go on the air. And I said, Dee, what's this fitness class thing? And the look. He looked about as pale as Michael Jackson. The facial expression was like, oh my gosh, it's out. It's finally here. And I said, what's this fitness class thing about? And he said, well, I said, are you taking like aerobics with a bunch of other models or something? He goes, no.
Now, why'd you say models?
Because, well, no, this was later. I said, what's this fitness class thing about? What is this all about? That was later in the discussion.
Okay.
And he just said, well, I'm taking a class.
Prosecution's a little tangled up.
I said, what are you talking about? And he said, well, I'm taking a class. I said, is it an aerobic class? And so it got to the point where he needed to start defending himself, so he came on out with it and said,
I had to. He had me down. You know how you get... Somebody's got you down on something, you're like, well, I forget it. Here it goes.
This person will remain unnamed. He said, did you hear about Don Juan as a model? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, was this just something Speedy was joking on him? He goes, no. Don Juan acted busted as far as it sounded to me.
Yes.
And he just came on out with it.
Well, what happened is
Are there headshots? Could I see them?
Well, I have to go and get them. But
where are they?
They're in the car.
You hid them.
I was hiding them from everybody.
Where's the manual on how to be a model?
It's in the car. I was hiding all that.
That's what got me.
So you tried to do this hoping that the boys wouldn't find out.
He's measured himself, Rick. All up and down his body.
The agency did all that.
Okay, yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Dee, I'm very proud of that.
You hear stuff all the time. Well, why don't you do this? You ought to do this. Oh, yeah, I think you'll be doing, and I never, take anything up on it. So I decided, hey, well, why don't I give it a try?
You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hey, can I tell you something? After seeing his is it pro comp shots?
Take that Rick and Bubba restaurant T-shirt and put it over by Dee. Look, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Hey, what are the shots called? They're not
I got
glamour shots.
Composite cards. Basically, you take different pictures of yourself.
Hey, go get them.
Hey, they're good.
Go get
them.
They
really are. They're
right
good.
Now, just go get them.
Because we'll go. We'll actually probably go.
They're good. They really are.
Don't be down about this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna come out with something here today too. Something I've been holding back on.
You know what I thought about? You remember back when I was sick, like a while back?
Yes.
And y'all had the show where I was at home listening. Y'all had the show coming out and Speedy,
Coming clean, yeah.
Coming clean.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my coming clean, but I wasn't here, so I had to hold on to it.
Well, hey, y'all understand? Y'all listen.
Yeah, I don't
to me.
think it was the coming out show.
Yeah, coming clean.
His pictures are really good.
Yeah.
And I knew he was going to the ATL a lot, and I was like,
Yeah,
look, I know.
a lot of ATL.
My sister in Atlanta right now, she's a model, and she's a model
And
actress.
your relatives.
And I have a lot of relatives that are in the that type of business.
So it's a
Are we going to see you in a J.C. Penney ad in your underwear? That's what I need to know.
That's not the type of model I'm doing.
Right.
I will be the one that gets G'd up in a suit.
Right.
The suit.
He's got
I want to have the suave look. I want to do that kind of stuff.
Immediately.
Right
you
now,
can be back up here in 3 minutes.
And
I mean, come on, dog. It's all right.
And
it's all right.
Look at
it's all right.
It's out.
He gets upset.
We shouldn't get upset.
And I told him, I said, man, they look great. And so you got to walk this fine line of just not pushing them too far. But I think they look great. Now, the fact that he's
busting him on the
some,
network, I'm sure it was real good.
No, what I had to. We were coming back from break, and there's these fitness classes that he says he takes, and it's not like an aerobics class, but it's a class on how to become fit and what you need to do and the guidelines of how to do it. And he said
I bet that's exciting.
He said he's graduated from that.
How about this? I bet there's pictures of us in there with a line through us. You know what I mean? And I guess it's time for me to go ahead and admit to I have been working out a little bit and got a personal trainer, and it's because I'm going to be a full-size model. And I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't have my pictures yet, but I'm gonna be
John Casablanca like they did.
Well, I'm gonna be model. Big size women models have really become the craze.
Oh yeah, they even got plus size stores.
So I want to be
big and tall, maybe.
Where's the plus size men models?
Yeah, the big and tall stores. You could be all over that.
I think there's some opportunity there, don't you?
Wait till y'all see it. Y'all aren't ready for these pictures.
Well,
by the way,
there I am in a nice pair of overalls.
Yeah. The oversized women, it's kind of okay now, but I don't think the guys is as hip as the ladies yet.
In the oversized men's, you'd see us, we'd be over modeling some of those elastic pants.
Right.
And then we'd be
stretchy pants.
They'd go, well, there's another shot of them in sweatpants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're in shorts.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?
A lot of shorts.
We're supporting here. We're not here to tear this down. Now, Speedy, I'm sure, has had some fun.
Yeah. See, once again, this is where
who's always supportive on your project?
What is it?
Hold on. Don't start reading that yet.
Okay. Are those?
Y'all aren't ready.
Y'all
are not ready.
How to tie is important. Hey, how about this book? It's cold.
Yes,
if you have a book in your car, go get it in.
How cold do you think these pictures are? Oh my gosh.
Please go easy on the pictures, guys.
That's got to be on the website.
That needs to be your new picture on the website.
Absolutely. That is it.
D, can I tell you something? That's a good-looking picture.
It is. D, how about this? You're handsome.
Yeah.
D,
is it your sister that looks like you that's modeling?
Yeah, my sister that looks just like me. She models also, but
look at that. Look at this.
Look right here. Let me look at these, Bubba.
Yeah, that's the one.
Look at these, Bubba. Look at these. Bubba, you're not looking at these.
It's action shots of D.
Look at that one on the left. My left. You're right.
That's the one I like.
Wow. It's real. It's happening.
It's out there now, D.
It's my sister.
This isn't the one same age as you, is it?
No, she's 22. She lives in Atlanta.
I started to say she's out. Don't you have a twin sister?
Well, my younger sister, yeah, she looks exactly like me.
Is she modeling?
She doesn't model. She hadn't gotten into it yet.
D,
hey, how about this? Look at D's sister. She's got it going on.
Yes, she does.
How about that?
What?
Huh?
Wow.
This is so out.
This is real. Glenetta did not know she's going to be on TV today.
She's on TV right now. Well, we should help.
Come in.
We got a TV show. We need to put her on.
How CNN?
Beautiful.
How can CNN not have her anchoring right now?
Hey, wait a minute. Your brother's got a TV and a radio show, and you're trying to get in the business, and he ain't helped you yet? Well, we ought to have her on. We just did. There was a picture. How do we get in contact?
He can't believe this is real.
Who took these pictures of you?
Don Juan's in shock.
With the Alon agency, John Casablanca.
Oh, it's got about everything she has done here, huh?
Bubba, how about this? It has new faces, and it says one of our new faces.
Wow, her measurements are on here, D. But go ahead.
And how about this? So are D's. That's what's trouble.
What?
You know, D wears a 42 suit, and he wears a size 11 shoe.
Wow.
Well, your sister has been in the Wizard of Oz. Modeling for a good girl. Look at this resume here.
Y'all.
She's been in a ton of stuff.
D, you're a little bigger in the waist than I thought you were.
DeMarco, I cannot believe that picture. That is too cool.
It's like
that, somebody scan that and get it to Ryan right now.
Wow, I cannot believe this is real.
Yeah, it's real, dude.
Happening, y'all.
I like that one better, though, don't you? Don't you think we should go with this one?
Wow.
Well, because does it bother you when
What
you
else
get?
you got?
How about
No, these are just all my headshots there.
How about
why ain't you passing them out at remotes?
you know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
those are a little pricey. Those are not like the regular autograph pictures.
Look, here's Dee's sister again. Look at this.
Wow, I got the hair straight like she likes it.
Wow.
How about this when they're measuring you and they're little cruder than you wanted to be? I went to get measured for a tux and they kept telling me I was a 47 in the waist. And I was going 47, and they said, "Well, it's going to come up around your stomach here, Tuppy. It ain't going to fit around your hip."
Hey, I'm standing there like this and they're measuring. I'm like, "Are you sure about that? let me see that." You know.
Well, 32 waist, so that's solid.
Dee, I can't believe your sister has got all those pictures too. Look, wallet sizes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, I gotta have a wallet size, Dee.
Live on that.
Huh?
I was live on that. Never mind.
Well, you was.
Appreciate you, CK.
Sorry, but I am so sorry, by the way. So how is Cassio taking this?
I just got a little text message.
Is this the end of the group?
No. Hey, this is clearly a little side thing.
All right, do you feel like you're in a dream world right now, and you're going to wake up and go, "Wow, for a minute I thought Rick and Bubba was showing my pictures on TV."
Well, yeah, I'll wake up in a minute. I
Dee,
feel like I'll wake up in a minute.
How about you look better than a lot of models I've seen?
You do, dude.
I mean,
don't be ashamed
this
of
is a slam
Bro,
dunk,
I
man.
wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready for this.
Well,
look,
you know,
my grill
you
and all
know,
that.
Well, your grill looks good in these pictures.
I'm hiding the grill in all those
Speedy
pictures.
got up here in the briar, started stomping, and he jumped you up. He couldn't. I mean, it happened.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Look, read that.
Now he has to exercise to be the model he needs to be.
Dee, can you cut these up? I want a picture to go in my wallet.
It's real. Can't believe this.
Bubba, there's many ways to skin a cat. There's also various ways of exercising. Making the skin taut. What does that mean?
Getting it all clear and stuff, you know.
Oh, getting it clear.
Keep that creamy smell look, you know.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back 11 minutes to the top of the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show. Big news following up on something that broke while Bubba and I were away early in the week. Don Juan DeMarco is considering being a model.
It looks like he already is, Rick.
Has a headshot, has a layout done.
This all started when one of those like talent scout things came to town. And,
yes.
And you know, I always wanted to do acting. And they always say actors end up modeling, models always end up acting.
So get in the door.
So whichever one you get into first, do it.
What about slightly overweight radio guys? Where do we end up?
Well, hey, you know.
I know. I guess as I look through his John Casablanca's professional modeling workbook for men, we've seen the shots. We're getting great calls, a lot of email on it. We are going to get that to Ryan Greenwood, those you can't see it, and try to get that up on the website here in the next day or so. Do you know how you're supposed to walk the runway?
I've had that class.
Have we got
runway modeling?
Have we got the
yeah.
Two Red Fred?
The runway.
Runway modeling. The runway modeling is a visual art.
Yes.
For presenting line, motion, and attitude.
We're gonna have to do this in the
It's all about the clothing.
The goal is to bring the garment to life using the ultimate representation of poise, posture, and natural expression. It is a form of representation that is so technically refined, it becomes as much second nature to you as breathing, allowing the art of style to exist in its best form. It's an art that in one single presentation sells, entertains, and represents the client, agency,
that's right,
and model.
That's right.
D, you got to give us a little bit. We may have to have the runway over here so we can see him better.
Yeah.
J-Bo, hold the door open and let D come down the runway here. We got runway music.
Model down the hallway.
Have you taken this class? Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh,
you know, I wish that Adamant song was strut for instead of strip, but that would have been great for this.
Look, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You have a medium other models don't have.
That's right.
I mean, you can get ahead.
Look, Travis Tritt was in the hall.
There went one.
That?
See, that was the way not to do it. Now let's see.
Let him come through here, Speedy.
Where
so
can
we
he come
see
through?
Better.
Where's he coming through?
Let him walk down through there.
Through here?
Yeah.
Well, see, we're only going to see him for just a brief second. We won't get his attitude.
Yeah, let him come in here.
Oh, he's walking at Speedy's camera. Okay, well, that won't be too bad. Okay, all right, here we go. Let us know when you're ready, and I will begin the music.
Can he hear it?
Can he hear the music?
Turn it up, Bobby Bowden, so he can hear it.
Bobby, will he be able to hear the music? Oh, wait, we've got
he's striking a pose at the end of the hall. He's getting his game face on.
Our lighting's not too good down there.
Well, it's all right. It's very runway looking.
All right, okay, here he comes.
Oh,
yeah. Look at this. Look at that attitude. Look at that attitude right there.
He's got it. Look at the top.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
Don Juan turns and heads back up the runway.
Will you agree?
Baggy pants and all.
I know y'all know I have not seen a lot of runway modeling.
Now, D, are you supposed to grab like that? Is that part of the class? Is that
look at.
Look, don't let us scare you. Travis Tritt's chasing you.
Oh, my God. And there's how not to do it there.
Yeah, that is the not.
That's called the trip to the snack machine that Justin Brown was doing. That's a whole different runway. That's there he is.
Look, tell D to turn it up. Give us even more.
Yeah, tell him his present. That garment. I mean,
the garment's not living on its own yet.
Yeah, the garment. Now the garment's living.
Yeah.
Now it's living.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You work it. Bubba, I'm going to tell you what, he's got what it takes.
He's got it.
He's got what it takes. He's got what it takes.
He's got it. Oh, look now.
Oh, yeah.
The end of the runway pose with Roxanne.
Roxanne now modeling a little bit for the hounds in the audience. So
it's tough to model a big old fleece, you know.
But you know what? It came alive.
You had it. You had it.
It came alive.
It's the object is to sell the object that you're wearing.
Just don't stutter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Sell the sweatshirt.
I know you wouldn't consider me an expert on modeling, and you'd be right, but I'm going to tell you what. It looks as good as anything I've seen.
I'm telling you, you're ready, man.
You can do this. You can do this.
I'll try for
You may be next Joe Millionaire. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.